How about a boxing video and a first look of something called a Vimble 1? Not a gimbal, a Vimble 1. Folks at Feiyu-Tech, I hope I said that right, sent me this. It's called the Vimble 1. And in this video, besides getting a look at my mug, we're gonna unbox it and kind of break it down and see what it's like. I'll tell you what I like and what I didn't like about the Vimble 1. This is the Feiyu-Tech, I hope I'm saying that, Vimble 1. So let's open it up. Got that, paperwork, I'm a guy, we'll look at it later. USB charging cord. I'm pretty sure this does not have any external battery. It's just got a, rechargeable battery inside. That's it right there. Very nice and limber. Ooh, check this out. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So this comes off, and look at that. That's nice. So that is a stand that is also a handle. So if you need to like set it down, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Okay, very nice. Very simple. Phone can go here, can rotate either way. I'll get my phone in just a second. Simple controls. So I'll give this baby a roll here. I'm assuming this is no, you know what? Is that a tension thing? Don't know, doesn't seem to do anything. Let me get my phone. All right, so I've got the Vimble 1 all powered up, and this thing's light as a feather. I've put my phone on. The instructions did say, I didn't really read them, I kind of scanned them, but they did recommend taking a phone case off if you've got that. So I downloaded the app. It says Bluetooth pairing requested, yes, pair. It says it's connected, they want to access photos, sure. And they want to access the camera. Ooh, and access the microphone. When you start it up and it pairs, there's two buttons and there's a little slider. The slider is the focus. The bottom button is the on-off. And did you notice though that when I turned it on, it immediately put the phone in landscape. That's pretty sweet. And there's some buttons on here that if I tap that, it flips the camera to the front camera or the rear camera. I can't even remember which one is which. And then again, there's the zoom in. It's fairly slow. That's not bad. There's a lot of controls on the screen that I'm not gonna mess with right now, but it looks like you can do everything from adjusting the ISO to the shutter speed. So that's really nice. It reminds me a little bit, if you know the app Filmic Pro, it's kind of what it looks like. But this app was free, comes with the Vimble 1. It's also, it's like a selfie stick gimbal. This is actually a cool feature. I mean, it would be nice to be able to have the motor and the swivel head, but I gotta tell you, this is pretty sweet just to be able to do this. And guess what? It still kind of swivels with the motion, and it's very smooth. It should, so it did not, okay, so there's some things that it's not gonna auto-correct itself. So if you notice that if I do this, you're gonna have to switch that. So evidently when I turned it off and then on to show you something, it lost connection with the app. So I'd have to get out. Right now I'm still in the app, as you can tell. So I would have to like close down the app, because the camera is the app, if that makes sense. The app is the camera is the app. Which came first, the camera or the app? I would have to shut down, evidently repair it, and open it again. That's a little bit of a hassle, but check this out. So I'm rolling here. I want you to see this. You ready? We're gonna try and capture this on both cameras. So that's also cool. So if you're out shooting and you need just a quick vertical video, that's sweet. Now, the one thing though is I noticed I loaded my phone in here. Let me go back. That's pretty sweet. I loaded my phone the way I normally do, where I've got the button, right down here, and it flipped everything upside down. So it'll be interesting to see if I took this into Final Cut Pro, if I've got to flip the video or something like that. But again, for an inexpensive gimbal, or as they call it, Vimble 1, this is nice. I mean, I would, I think it would be fine. It would be fine for just taking with you, throwing in a backpack. It's not that expensive, so if something happens to it, you're not out a ton of money. Here's the other thing I liked about it is that it paired, again, when I shut it down, turned it back on, I lost that, but it paired once I launched the app, and there's no balancing to do. And one of the other gimbals I have, that's what I don't like. You got to put the phone in, and if it's off a little and stuff like that. And again, you know, so there's vertical. And guys, I'm telling you, this couldn't be as couldn't be as any more horizontal as I needed it and level, and it maintains that. So I think before I finish, I want to, where's the lens? I think before I finish, I want to take it through, kind of walk. So I'm going to go down the stairs. Let's see how smooth it is. I haven't put any lights up. The mic is just the mic on the camera. Right now it's my shot, my head. So just walking around the house. Not too bad right now. Yep. Oh, there's the wife running away. So I'm not doing any crazy movement. The dryer's on, but I'm just trying to kind of see how it is. Again, the light is going to be bad because I haven't set anything on this. But so let's head back upstairs. We'll go back to the office. Sound effect, no charge for that. So I'm going up the stairs right now, and I'm very curious to see what the move will be like. So some of this I'll have to look at back in edit. But I can say this right there is when I was just walking with it, it felt really smooth. And I shot the whole thing kind of out like this. I don't know why. Could have just done it like that. So that is something else about it, is you can adjust it. It's all manual. Not crazy about that, but it is a manual. You can adjust to just whatever's more comfortable for you. I gotta say, I'm impressed. The things I liked about it is how small it is, how compact it is, which I guess could be some of the same thing, that when you downloaded the app, it paired up just really quickly, and it oriented the phone with like one button push. As soon as I turned it on, it went to landscape. One more button went to vertical. That's really cool. It's kind of a quasi selfie stick. It even comes with little legs. Some of the things that I think were okay, I mean, it's made of plastic, but it feels like it's really kind of maybe cheaper plastic. The USB cable that it comes with is fairly short. And then one thing I also didn't like is when I turned it off and turned it back on, evidently I was supposed to close the app, reopen it, and repair it. And I mean, not a deal breaker, but that's a pain. But overall, really decent, and check it out. There it is, just in case I can't ever say it again. And there we have it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a smartphone gimbal, which one you recommend, and if you've used this one too. Love to hear about that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.